When a viral sensation captures the attention of a global audience, why does the ultimate decision rest in the hands of a heavily restricted, localized voting demographic? Reporting live on the intersection of mainstream broadcast television and modern digital culture, we are analyzing the intense international fallout following the top 3 results of American Idol Season 24. The sudden elimination of Keyla Richardson has triggered a massive wave of global outrage, transforming a domestic television broadcast into a worldwide trending topic. However, to understand the mechanics of this shocking exit, we must first examine the stark divide between international digital virality and the highly regulated domestic voting system. Throughout the 2026 season, Richardson's performances transcended the traditional boundaries of television viewing. Her vocal renditions, frequently compared to the masterful execution of Whitney Houston, generated tens of millions of views across global social media platforms. From Europe to Southeast Asia, international viewers were captivated by her flawless technique and commanding stage presence. Yet, the architectural framework of the American Idol voting apparatus fundamentally disenfranchises this global audience. By restricting voting access exclusively to audiences residing within the United States and its territories, the program inherently filters out the massive international momentum that artists like Richardson generate. Media analysts have long documented that the core voting demographic for live singing competitions in the United States does not necessarily reflect the broader, modern music consumer base. The traditional Idol voter base has historically favored localized, relatable narratives and specific regional genres, often leaning heavily toward country music or Americana. Therefore, when international audiences express fury over what they perceive to be an unjust elimination, they are reacting to a system that was never designed to accurately measure an artist's true global market value. Richardson did not falter in her vocal delivery. Rather, she became entangled in a geographic voting limitation. This phenomenon highlights a growing friction in the entertainment industry. While the internet allows for the immediate, borderless distribution of musical talent, legacy television formats remain anchored to geographically isolated metrics. This structural reality effectively explains how a vocalist can be universally recognized as a generational talent on the global stage, yet simultaneously fail to secure a localized television victory. Are modern broadcast networks inadvertently sacrificing pure musical talent in their ongoing pursuit of compelling human interest storytelling and peak television ratings? As we delve deeper into the broadcast strategy behind major network reality programs, it becomes essential to analyze the complex relationship between raw talent and editorial narrative. The global backlash surrounding Keyla Richardson's elimination has cast a spotlight on the underlying mechanics of reality television production. In the highly competitive landscape of network broadcasting, securing advertising revenue and maintaining viewer retention are paramount. To achieve these metrics, television producers rely heavily on established narrative arcs and emotional storytelling. Throughout the latter half of Season 24, entertainment journalists noted a distinct shift in the editorial packing of the program. While Richardson continued to deliver technically impeccable performances week after week, the broadcast increasingly allocated premium screen time to the deeply personal and emotional struggles of her competitors. The fundamental challenge for a contestant exhibiting profound, flawless professionalism is that it often lacks the dramatic tension required for a compelling reality television climax. When a singer operates at a near-perfect level from their initial audition, producers face a formidable task in constructing a traditional underdog narrative. Consequently, the editorial focus naturally drifts toward contestants who display vulnerability or who are actively navigating significant personal hardships, such as the compelling motherhood narrative presented by the eventual winner. From an objective journalistic standpoint, this editorial framing is not indicative of malicious vote manipulation or deliberate rigging, but rather the standard operating procedure of a multi-billion-dollar television industry designed to maximize emotional engagement. The viewing public is naturally drawn to human struggle and triumph. Therefore, when audiences cast their votes, they are frequently responding to the emotional resonance of a contestant's journey just as much as, if not more than, their vocal proficiency. The outrage generated by Richardson's exit forces the industry to confront a critical reality. Singing competitions have evolved into storytelling competitions, where the sheer quality of a vocal performance must compete with the gravitational pull of a well-crafted television narrative. Could falling short of a reality television championship actually be the most strategic and lucrative outcome for a rising superstar in the modern music industry? While the immediate reaction to Keyla Richardson's third-place finish has been characterized by intense fan disappointment and global frustration, a closer examination of music industry economics suggests a remarkably different reality. Entertainment business analysts and veteran music executives often view the runner-up or third-place positions in these high-profile talent competitions as the optimal launching pad for a sustainable, mainstream career. To comprehend this perspective, one must understand the restrictive nature of reality television contracts. Historically, the victor of a program like American Idol is legally bound to a highly specific, network-affiliated recording and management agreement, often referred to within the industry as a winner's contract. These comprehensive contracts typically grant the affiliated label significant oversight regarding an artist's creative direction, marketing strategy, and financial revenue streams. By exiting the competition prior to securing the championship, Richardson effectively bypasses the most restrictive elements of these obligations. She now enters the open market as a highly sought-after free agent, equipped with an invaluable asset, an extraordinarily mobilized international fanbase. The public perception that she was unjustly eliminated has generated a massive wave of organic, free publicity that money simply cannot buy. In the music industry, public outrage translates directly into engagement, streaming numbers, and eventual ticket sales. Reports are already circulating within industry trade publications that major, independent record labels are aggressively preparing lucrative, artist-friendly offers for Richardson. These executives recognize that her vocal prowess, combined with the powerful narrative of the robbed contestant, creates a perfect storm for a highly successful commercial debut. Rather than being confined to the rigid promotional schedule of a television network, Richardson now possesses the leverage to negotiate terms that prioritize her long-term artistic vision. Therefore, while television audiences may view her elimination as a devastating loss, the objective reality of the music business indicates that stepping away from the television crown might be the exact catalyst required to build a permanent, global musical empire.